Hello YouTube, welcome back to the Web Gear Review. I am your host, the Web Gear Guy, and today I want to take a look at a second pattern Filzlaus wool uniform from the West German Army. Now, the way I understand it, there were two versions of this uniform. Right here, we're looking at a second version, but there was a first version, and I think I got one. I'm not sure. I'll have to dig around. But anyway, this is the one that I had on the mannequin when I did the West German loadout. So what I want to do is take a closer look at this wool uniform jacket. Now, the first pattern Filzlaus uniform jacket was designed to be a primary field uniform. The first pattern was produced from 1959 to 1962. The jacket had, the first pattern jacket had one or two things different than this second pattern is. And I'll save that for the first pattern jacket video. But anyway, what we're looking at is a second pattern, okay? The second pattern jacket was produced from 1962 into the early 1970s. And this jacket here, one way that you can tell you have a second pattern jacket is it'll have these round epaulets right here. See how rounded that is? Now, the way I understand it, from this jacket forward, all the epaulets on German military items were rounded from this point on, okay? But anyway, let's move on and let's take a look at this particular jacket. This particular jacket here, it has 3 buttons across the top. It has 2 breast pockets with a button. This is a really nice, it is a button-up jacket right here. Okay, it's all buttoned up. It's very thick wool. This would be a very warm jacket. In fact, the West German troops, the way I understand, was very glad when they moved on to the next jacket, because these babies here were very hot in the summer months. Now, this jacket here has these little like belt loops, I guess. I don't know if these are for sure for a belt to go through, but they fall around to the sides. Look at that. And they're lined up with the ones on the front. Okay, so I think that's for a belt that could go through them, although I'm not for sure, because I don't know what else they would be there for other than just design, but I'm pretty sure it's for a belt. They're matching on this side, and they're also matching here. Now, as you turn this as you turn this jacket around here, you'll see that it has 2 big pleats in the back. Can you see the pleats in it? Another interesting thing is the elbows. You got to remember, this was designed for field use, not a fancy parade dress. Can you see that it has, the elbows are reinforced? It has the West German insignia up there. And one thing that's pretty cool about these old hot jackets is I don't know if you can see them or not. Let's see if I can get the camera in. There are 5 air holes up here in the armpit area to let air in and to let air out. I think that's a very good design right there when it comes to a military style jacket. Now, this jacket here, it does have a button cuff. It has a 2-button adjustable cuff, so you can cinch it up a little bit up around your wrist in the winter months. In the colder months, remember, it gets very cold in Germany. So anyway, one thing about these 3 buttons, I've always thought wow, it looks kind of neat for a design, but I often thought that looked just a little bit, weird. But in reality, it's for a flashlight. See, you can take this flashlight right here. Now, this flashlight here is not a German flashlight, but you button it there on that pocket, and then you button it here on this here pocket. Button, excuse me. And then you don't have to hold the flashlight while you're walking around. I thought that was a pretty cool design. And it's made where you can put it on the right or the left side. And I guess they threw a button here so these two buttons wouldn't look out of place, because it looks more uniform to have these buttons right here. But anyway, this particular jacket here is a 1967, and it is a size 17. And the company that made it, I have written down here, but I can't pronounce it. So anyway, the numbers for this thing would be, the stock numbers would be 8405-130-130-5724. And if you get a chance to pick you one of these up, they're pretty sweet jackets. I just happen to like the old wool uniform look. I don't really think I'd want to wear them unless it was very cold. But I have more wool uniforms, and I will be showing. Keep an eye out for the pants that go with this uniform. There's actually 2 patterns of the pants also, and I will be doing a video on the Filzlaus hat also. It's pretty cool. Thanks for watching the Web Gear Review.